All right, it may not look or feel like spring just yet, but interior designer Glen Peloso is here with tips on how to decorate your outdoor space when the time comes.
Yes.
Glen, what a setup you have here. Beautiful. What did you bring?
Thank you. So, I mean, the reality is that this is all going to hit stores now, and sometimes people wait until June, July, and they're like, oh, we should set something up outside, and by that time it's all gone.
Okay.
So you can start, like, this is all Home Depot, so nothing was particularly expensive. Every single thing here, like the most expensive thing was the carpet at $100. Everything else is well under that, so you can put it together quite easily and quite nicely.
Right.
For a really reasonable amount of money. The little throws I like just because you can kind of toss them anywhere in the yard. If you have kids, if you have a bigger setup and you're doing like a sectional sofa, etc., then you can throw those around. The kids can sit on that. It can also act as a place to put a tray, and then you can have it as a secondary place to be able to hold something.
Right.
I loved the umbrella mainly because it's just half an umbrella. So if you had, you know, the balcony at your condo and you wanted to still have a bit of, you know, to create this sort of atmosphere, this would set against the building. You could open it up and still have some protection against the sun so you didn't burn.
And perfect for a barbecue.
Excellent for a barbecue. You can set the barbecue up under here and you could keep yourself, you know, out of the sun or dry if it happened to rain, because even in my house when it rains, somebody has to go out and use the barbecue. Like it's one of the appliances in the house. Exactly. I love these things too because also nice, all of this folds up. So quite quickly it folds up and then you could hang that on the wall. It still is sort of a nice looking display because of the black and white of the chairs. And then just add some little cushions. I'm taking your cushion. But this is a great little, you know, black and white cushion that you could throw onto anything. You could throw it onto any piece of furniture out in the backyard.
Right.
So essentially you're trying to create the idea of what you have inside, right outside the back door. Then you want to create your little dining area. Beyond that, you want to create a little living area so that you use the entirety of the yard in the same way that the house is. And that gives you a chance to sort of expand the experience of being in the house.
Absolutely. And I want to ask you about these patterns, the mix and match of patterns. And if we stand up, you can see how you've been mixing and matching the chairs and the cushions and the stripes. How do you do this in a way that looks put together like you do all the time?
I think you go into the store. I mean, start with the things that you like, the stuff that you feel attracted to, those colors that you really like. So, you know, the green is a super popular color at the moment, and for sure, if you're going to go in that direction, then allow yourself to use the bright, you know, tropical colors that you can find. Great tropical pillows, really great colors, really light blue. They also had a really cute little umbrella that had sort of dingle balls at the end of it with a scalloped edge, really sort of 1950s in a lovely light blue. But if you want to do something that's a little bit more classic, which I've done, the black and white you can use forever and ever and ever. So you could use this season after season after season, which is great.
Right.
I also think it's smart to, like, some of this stuff, like this is just a Turkish towel. This is from House of Jude, and I love these in the summertime because as it starts, like now, not quite probably a little too cool to go outside right now.
We need a parka right now,
Yeah, exactly. You need a parka and a chair. But these are great just to throw over the back of a chair. So if someone gets cool, they can wrap it around there. If you buy the pool, they're great in terms of being able to, you know, they dry really, really quickly. I like those. And all of these, you know, really cute little LED light fixtures. Also, just a simple Home Depot thing that I think they were $20 maybe.
Oh, nice.
And
are they battery powered?
They are battery powered, and they light up like that. So you get some ambience around the whole, you know, the whole patio. You just turn them off at the end of the night. You don't have to worry about fire and those kinds of things, and you end up with a space that's really lovely.
And all this stuff looks like it could be okay for a balcony on a condo, like small enough.
Completely.
Yeah.
I mean, because these, you know, I'll do it for you, but you know, these fold up relatively quickly, and maybe not so quickly for me now because I just said that. They clip into the back.
Oh, there you go.
See? And then if you hang that on the wall, on the patio, that still looks really nice. You still end up with a look that's, you know, inviting if you're not, you know, using it at the moment. Don't catch your clothes in it.
Nice decor that you can pack away and put out on small space. Well, thank you so much. And I love the mix of faux and real plants that you have here.
You weren't supposed to say some of them were faux, but you know, I did a great job making those ones bloom.
Yeah.
We call these ones faux flowers.
Oh,
nice.
faux flowers.
Don't you like that?
I love it. Okay, well, cheers to beautiful patio season.
Cheers.
It's never. All right, thanks so much, Glen. I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.